You don't need therapy to become spiritually enlightened. A talk with Unmani.
So I felt inspired today to speak about something that came up in a conversation that I had with another spiritual teacher. That we were just chatting as friends, and we were exploring this question of what is the difference between awakening, spiritual awakening, and any other healing modality or energy work or body work or therapeutic work. What is the real fundamental difference? And the way I see it, it is really about that awakening is about recognizing who you are beyond all experience. And of course, it is including the living, embodied experience of being human as well. And there, all those therapeutic modalities can be very, very helpful and supportive. But awakening itself doesn't require any kind of therapy or body work or energy work, because all of those things are relating to the experience of being someone with a body in the world. And awakening is focused on recognizing that I am not limited to the belief or the thought story that I am located in here, in time, living a life that is mine or in my control. It is waking up out of that belief that can feel very limiting and in fact painful, because when we believe that, we believe in separation. And awakening is about recognizing that my true nature, I am not this limiting storyline or belief or reference point or location. I am absolute wholeness. I am absolute freedom, absolute love, always, no matter what the experience is in being human. So the experience could be of all kinds of discomfort or heartbreak or joy and everything in between. But when we recognize that I am not the one who is experiencing it, I'm not the separate me, then all experience is welcome to be here, because we see that it is happening out of control, actually. It is happening in who I am as wholeness, freedom. And in fact, wholeness is aware of every experience just the way it is. Wholeness, which is my true nature, is unconditionally accepting of whatever is here, without exception. So this means that this human is welcome to be a complete and utter mess. She is welcome to have all kinds of unhealed areas. She is welcome to have all kinds of conditioning playing out, reactions, triggers. She's welcome to be imperfect as a human in whatever way she might be. And this is really radical because we are usually, especially on the spiritual path, we are so focused on trying to heal and fix this human. And at the same time, we make the human wrong, right? There's something wrong with me because I experience some discomfort or pain or suffering. And therefore, I need to fix myself. And then when I'm totally fixed and healed, then I will be awakened or free or whole. But this message of awakening is jumping out of all of that, straight to wholeness, directly. I'm already whole. In fact, I can't do anything to not be whole. I can't do anything wrong. Now, of course, the mind can come in and say, yes, but surely we need to look at our suffering and our blind spots and the ways that we are triggered in our lives and how we cause suffering to others. And if we can't do anything wrong, does that mean that everything is allowed, that we should go around hurting people? No, I'm not saying that. And in fact, when we recognize that our true nature is wholeness, always, no matter what, this is also a recognition that I'm not separate from the rest of life. I'm not separate from you or this or that. And so therefore, I don't really want to hurt myself or anybody else because everything is arising in me, who I really am as life itself, wholeness itself. And so this means that I stay curious and open to meeting myself in whatever triggers or conditioning or blind spots might be here. I'm curious and I feel into areas of myself that are not clear. I can feel that they're a bit vague or not I'm not being completely honest with myself. Or I can feel that I'm playing out some old pattern based on an old trauma or some past experience where I needed to protect myself. Some childhood stuff that is still playing out even though I'm an adult. So, of course, I stay curious and willing to keep meeting those areas of myself and to meet those areas of myself in and as love, which means I don't make them wrong. I'm not focused on trying to fix them with the goal to create some kind of perfect state where everything is fixed. But I meet those areas of myself with compassion, knowing that this human has been through what she's been through, whatever it is. And because of that, this is what she's learned. This is how she has learned to be in the world. For whatever reason, this has been her path until now on the human level. And so it couldn't have been any different. Even if she has caused harm, even if she has created all kind of messy situations for herself or for others, I look at those areas with love and compassion and curiosity, always willing to shine more light on those areas, but at the same time, I don't make myself wrong. And I'm not aiming to clean all of those areas up in order to become perfect, because there is the recognition that who I really am is always whole, always perfect, no matter what. And this wholeness embraces whatever is here on the human level. And this in itself, this embrace, this acceptance, brings so much more rest and actual healing in ways that don't require any effort or pushing or trying, forcing. It's just simply about meeting what's here with love and compassion and wholeness as who I am, and bringing back the parts of this human self that have been rejected, that have been excluded, and welcoming back all these parts, knowing that they don't belong to a separate me. There is no separate me. There is the human dance of being in the world, but there is no separate me controlling, owning, claiming anything that happens, or making anything that happens mean something about a me. It is all an expression of life itself, wholeness itself, playing as if I am separate from you, as if I am talking to you, as if we are meeting, connecting, or going apart. This is the dance of life, the play, the paradox, as if we are separate individuals. But in fact, the whole play is happening in who I am as wholeness, always.